Hello, Twitch. Welcome in. Wow, that changed. Oh, it's a different view. Okay. This is how it's supposed to look. I was correcting something right before you get going here. Let me give this a quick change while it's fresh in my mind here. There we go. Okay. I'm sure there'll be a couple other bugs along the way with the whole Stream Deck being wiped and redone, and with new camera setup. Let's make some coffee. How is everyone today? Happy Wednesday. Gonna be having some fun with Oreos tonight. Got a whole bunch of them in front of me there. You'll see a little bit more here in a moment when I change scenes once again. Awesome, Bun Buns. Welcome in. Oh, why aren't you showing? That's interesting. Let's fix this. This is supposed to be showing me here right now. That's what's the problem. Oh, that's the wrong one to do this with. It's not shown in any of these. Boo, why isn't that working? Is this the old one? That's why, it's the old one. Huh. Apologize, folks. Give me a moment here to figure out why the other ones are not showing properly. Why is that still here? The only reason this is still showing is that it's showing an old one that I thought I got rid of. I've obviously got some issues here still to work out with my view. Because both of these showing the wrong source here. Give me a moment here, folks. Sorry. Why isn't it showing now? It was working great yesterday. Hey, Chris. Welcome in. Apologize for debugging some issues. Fortunately, I'm only down to 2 views right now. Oh, let's just go with this one for now. You see, that's the problem. I switched off of this one because this one's delayed. I'm probably looking a little bit like an old school Chinese movie right now, or a foreign movie, sorry. old foreign movie that, you know, the lips don't sync up to the sound. Huh. You see if it fixes things over here. $228. Why isn't this working normally? I apologize, folks. I spent 3-4 hours trying to fix this already. And now it's not centering on me because I turned that off too. Hey, Entropy! It's still not showing it though. There we go. Now is it going to work on the other ones? No. Damn it. Okay, so now that should be a little bit more active and a little bit more updated, a little bit closer to my lips, somewhat closer to what I'm saying. But, and now it's just lost tracking on me for some reason, which is the first time that's happened. I have used this camera now for several dinners now, and this is the first time it's been giving me actually any issues. Of course, I'm streaming, it's going to start giving me problems. Let's see. I might just have to, on the fly, redo these. Let's double check that the other ones... Okay, this is so weird. Let's make some coffee. I'm gonna think about it for a moment here. Yeah, that's a bummer. I hope I don't have to refresh that every single time I redo this. That might be a killer for this. Doing what I always do. I put that back there instead of finishing what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, hey, here's the rest of my house. Dinner commands and all that stuff aren't going to work too well right now, unfortunately, because my other computer is not running right now. So we will have dinner here in a little bit. Thank you for entering that in earlier, Chris. I apologize. Old-fashioned, depending on... It's not necessarily old-fashioned. Cheers, folks. Happy Wednesday. Oh, wrong camera. You're over here now. Cheers. There we go. Now we're back to our normal view there for that. I'm going to have to go through and fix everything, I think, through this. I'm a little worried it's not going to stay. I'm not sure why it's not sticking from the last ones. Because I'm essentially just putting the same settings in and deleting the old one and putting a new one in. So... Alright. what is first on our projects for tonight? I think we're going to try some carrot cake Oreos to start off tonight's stream. Because Oreos are our ingredient challenge of the night. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Now that just looks... I mean, for Oreo. That just looks sloppy to me. We've got... I mean, the filling on this is just... Ugh. It's just uneven. Can't say that I get much in the way of carrot. Definitely get the sour cream like frosting thing going on. Very sweet. It doesn't really have the bitterness that you normally get with a normal Oreo to counteract how sweet it is. I like them, but I like them just because I like the cream cheese. Like, it is not carrot cake. But I mean, as a cookie, it's supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be sugary. Probably go great with this. America's favorite cookie. Okay, so what are we starting with here first? I think we're starting with brownies first. Which means we need to melt some butter. Do I really want to use that much butter? Do I really want to do this much? Yeah, I don't think I want to do this much. I think we're going to cut this recipe down by about 2/3. If you're doing math, you realize that there was supposed to be a 1/3 stick of butter there. Oreos are amazing. I've made fake Oreos on stream before. That was a long time ago. Those turned out great, though. So we're just melting the butter up there. Let's see. Let's grab some sugar here. butter, sugar. We need some brown sugar too, don't we? No brown sugar in this recipe. I do have some eggs in this recipe though. So we'll go ahead and get those started. Let's do our battle. Oh hey! That's the wrong scene. And that's the wrong camera scene yet again. Hearing the butter splatter behind me here. Let's see if we do any better this time around on this map. Nice. We might get this one. Hey, car guy. Sorry, my other computer's down at the moment, and so those are not working at the moment. Let me see if that's back up yet. It's back away. Victory. Come on, open program. Well, we'll see if that pops up. I don't want to sit here and wait for that program to constantly load up. Hi there. You're supposed to be following me. There we go. Victory! And should be getting them kills and assists and gold. Francero helping out, getting a scroll as well. Alright, let's see how we do. I have no idea what's going on with this map. The red swirly things, we've got some sort of random thing going on in the background, back behind me. Who knows? We're gonna need... Oh, I guess we're going to only use one egg, since I'm cutting down this recipe considerably. But it was a 2-egg recipe. The program was giving me problems. It didn't want to open up. Let me see. Now that the computer is woken up fully. Are you actually going to load program? It's loading. I'll give you that, car guy. It'll be a minute or 20 seconds, but... I was getting ready for stream, wasn't paying attention to things. I was resetting something on my old computer, and it was rebooting as a part of that. I gotta take a look at it after stream because it decided it wanted to do a check disk when the check disk is it's a solid state drive. It doesn't need to have check disk run on it. Yeah, that's new today, car guy. Because I got a new phone. My old one I can now use. And this, of course, also, it's not even on right now, but the old face cam is still right there. And so, fourth camera in the future? I don't even know where I want to put it. I was sort of thinking I might mount it underneath here so that we get combination face cam when I'm at the stove and maybe a dish cam. But we're starting off with brownies tonight. We're going to be making brownies, but we're going to be making them with Oreo stuffed in the center. And they're going to be baked. I'm going to bake them in cupcake tins. So a little bit different, but brownies. Butter isn't quite melted back here. We'll turn the heat back on. I was worried that was getting too hot earlier. And we can start measuring out some of our other goodies here too. Grab our chocolate. And I need to find my cocoa. Oh. Nope. Back working now. Melted here yet? I think we're close enough. Not looking to brown the butter at all, just make sure it's nice and liquidy. I'll move this around, make sure and get all that sugar nice and coated with all that butter. Then we'll add our egg in there. Wash that egg out of there real quick. Some heavy-duty cocoa. Hey, Colorful Peanut, welcome in. Actually adding roughly close combo of flour to... Ooh, that may be not a good spot for that after all. This whole corner has been remanufactured for viewing pleasure. We now have over here wire rack, new wire rack, recycling bin, but new place for recycling bin. And that is getting rid of... I haven't gotten rid of it. I've only managed to get it on my porch. But that's instead of a old busted like cutting board table that I bought from IKEA ages ago. Like, it had seen better days. Camera is a new setup. I got a new phone for the holidays, and so get to use my old phone as a new camera. I would be happy to hear if people think my video and audio is off sync, or please let me know in the Discord if you hang out in Discord or anything like that, because it is definitely things that I'm still working on here. Making sure we get all of that worked in nicely first. Alright, we got that, we got that, we got that. Need a bit of salt. Touch of vanilla. So we've got our small batch of brownie batter. I'm gonna melt some more butter because I'm gonna grease these with a bit of butter. I'm not going to be filling all of those, I don't think. Doubt I have the batter too, anyways. Arrgh, my butter pan. It's full of water now. The idea here is, once we get this butter melted, and I'm gonna use a brush and brush them all with some melted butter. I'm gonna put like a scoop. I don't know if a scoop is really, it may be too much, but I'm gonna put a little brownie batter in the bottom of several of them until I get about halfway through my batter. I'm gonna stuff a bunch of Oreos in those, and then I'm gonna top them off with a bit more batter. Let's see if we can't fix a few other cameras while we're at this here. It's too hot. So we'll use some mildly browned butter for coating our pans. Well, one, I don't use these very often. But these are both non-stick, and I'm coating them with butter. Thoroughly coating them with butter. I've used cupcake liners in the past. They're handy for cupcakes. I just didn't see this as a cupcake liner item. I'm gonna guess 6 is probably close to what we're gonna get here, so we're gonna live with that until we get close, until we need more. But I've only used this pan twice? 3 times? I bought it for something for my business ages ago. I bought like 5 of them. I don't even remember what I bought them for. It was years ago. And it never really went through. I decided to do things another way, or I'm not quite sure why that happened. I think we should go for the double stuffs with these. You note that I got carrot cake, I got golden, I got double stuff. There ain't no regular Oreos here. There ain't no thin Oreos here either. Well, I actually debated. I didn't know, and that's why I didn't buy them. But I actually debated buying thin ones because the majority of the recipes we're grinding them up in some way. I could just do them like that. They'd probably turn out looking awesome just like that. Wondering if it would rise and coat rather than push it up. Probably rise and... yeah. Let's go with my original plan here. Dos. Doesn't matter if it's broke for the brownie. Nice colorful peanut. I debated doing... there's a recipe that's been going around called slutty brownies. I was tempted by that one. I've seen a couple other streamers try that one, where it's a cookie base with a brownie top and Oreos in the center. This is sort of my alternative design to that because I didn't want to make that much. Gonna be cutting it close here. Might actually have to steal a little bit of this for the last one here. Scraping bare bones of the last of it. Not really worried about connecting the two sides, just trying to make sure it spreads out so it's not just one goop on top. And actually, yeah, we're going to steal a little off this first one for the last one. These might be messy depending on how much rise we get in them. I mean, there is egg that'll cause some leavening, but didn't add any baking soda or baking powder or anything like that. Start that oven up to 350. I think we're going to call it right there for those. We're going to see what those turn out like. We got to wait for that oven to heat up to get started with those though. Oh, I didn't add the chocolate into the brownies. Oopsies. That would have bulked them up a bit, but I think the Oreos are going to be plenty enough with the cocoa powder and sugar in there. Got another 7 minutes on Stream Raiders. So what do we start next on dinner? Do we go into barbecue sauce or do we go into... I think I'm going to do bacon wrapped Oreos next year. Hey, Blue Moon. I am doing quite lovely. How about yourself, Blue Moon? Yeah, I think we're going to do bacon wrapped Oreos next. Well, at least prep them. We're going to have to bake brownies first before we move on to actually baking them, but we'll have them ready. Well, I'm using them two ways. I'm using them like a chocolate or a heavy, deep flavoring for a barbecue sauce. And then for the main part of the main course, I am stealing ideas from Roy Choi in that we're using his recipe to loosely. I'm not going to follow it letter for letter, but using his late night munchies recipe for using the golden Oreo cookies to make a batter for our chicken tenders. This is sort of my answer to not doing another mole with chocolate. Need a tray with parchment. Parchment down here now. A little bit closer, a little bit further down. And so I'm going to put these folded side down. I don't know if I'm getting another Oreo out of this one. I don't think I am. So we're just going to go a little bit larger and just do two of them. Do them big. Maybe have enough for a Frankenstein Oreo, or maybe we'll just save the scraps and use them for something else. I'm sure that tastes amazing, but we'll save that with the scrap end. That last one needs a better top to it. So, we'll make it even messier, but appropriately covered. Bacon. Bacon. So I think we got enough double stuffs done there. We still got one more in that row, but... well, we bake and coat at least one or two of these golden ones. Bacon fat. Alright, so we'll do 2 golden ones and 8 of the chocolate ones. Set those on the stove for a bit later. Make sure that's off. Let's get rid of our bacon. Is our oven up the top? Nope, still not. Do a cleanup on our board and knife here. Okay, those are done. We're waiting on those for the oven. Get me a little worried here. We're going to have a waiting period later on. We're getting a little ahead of the oven. Now I'm wondering... I hope that is the case. I'm now thinking that my issues with OBS today and the camera was that I opened up OBS and then set up the camera instead of setting up the camera and then opening OBS. Well, let's see. We'll find out tomorrow or on Friday. Let's do our battle. Yeah, I do have some Oreos to munch. Victory. Victory. Entropy getting them kills. Paladin getting them assists. Entropy picking up that nice 50 gold pickup. I'm going to start up here. And I'm going to throw my Oreo stuffed brownies in the oven. We'll see how they turn out. Give those 20 minutes before we give them a initial glance and see where they're at. I think I'm going to start in on a barbecue sauce now. Which means we need some Oreos, but without the cream. So I have to break a bunch of Oreos. Try and do it without getting a bunch of cream. Not worried if they break. Just want to release them from the frosting here. Which you can buy just the Oreo cookies, but I wasn't going to do it for this. It wants to stay on the side. I think that's probably enough for a barbecue sauce batch. Mmm, cream. But one thing is very interesting sitting here grinding this down. It's very obvious that this is a different recipe from the one that I did when I made imitation Oreos. This is a much drier product. The product that I made would have never crumbled like that. It had way too much moisture in it. Can we use butter in this? I might just do that. Yeah, we'll skip it. We're gonna start our barbecue sauce off with some tomatoes. But it's winter, so tomatoes are junk, so we're doing canned tomatoes. Yeah, let's do this on the cutting board. Your new bottle. I'm sure you gotta have the safety bottle thingy removed. I know it's hugely sanitary. It seems fuller than it is. And I'm not going to measure. But we're giving that a good squeeze of ketchup. No mustard at all. are using some molasses and some brown sugar. If the molasses bottle wants to open for me. Molasses. Do I have an open thing of brown sugar here hidden somewhere? I do. I'm cutting down this recipe considerably from its original one, too. My smiley face isn't working as well as it did the first place. I have a little hand-drawn, just on a sheet of paper, smiley that I used to put right above my old camera over there. And now it's just over here. But still not catching the eye as it used to. So we're going to need some vinegar in this. What else do we got still put in here? We're going to see our first use of my Hawaiian smoked volcanic salt, which is really just salt with a whole bunch of activated charcoal mixed in with it and some smoke, maybe smoked. It does have a nice smoky flavor. It does make everything sort of dark and dirty looking because charcoal makes everything dark. If you're around for the charcoal ingredient challenge, you know exactly what I mean. We're going to need a whole bunch of spices in there now, though. I'm wishing I had more smoked paprika for this, but I don't. I'm trying to get as much smoke flavor as I can into this without using artificial smoke, which I cannot stand and actually don't even have in my house. So we got that in there. Garlic, onion, red pepper flakes, and mustard. Garlic. If onion will work, it's the lid that they sold this with is a piece of junk and doesn't stay closed, and so moisture is clumping up my onion powder. Cinnamon. We're gonna do just a small hit of cayenne. Just a small one. I'm gonna wish that I had some more chili powder in the house. And ground mustard was our last one. Now we're going to bring this up to a boil on the stove. Oh, quit snapping. Quit sparking. You got a flame already. So that's going to be a barbecue sauce once it comes up to a boil and comes together. I largely agree. This is a sauce that's good with the recipe. This is a sauce that's going to be better tomorrow than it is today. And oh, hey, I forgot a sort of important ingredient. Let's add some Oreo into our Oreo barbecue. That didn't quite make it. There we go. Chicken. Let's cut up some chicken. Ooh. Bubbling away over here already. Smelling a lot like barbecue sauce already. But we want to cook that a bit slower than that. Let that continue to warm up. I'm forgetting that I still have to add vinegar into that too. So that's going to be a bit thinner too. But let's see how it does without the vinegar to start here. Some monster chicken breasts, especially from Rosie. Rosie's usually got some smaller chicken breasts. But my like of this company is declining. Especially since it's now Purdue. Oh hey, you lost me there for a moment. I'm going to turn these into tenders, minus bones, minus the rib meat. Sort of tempted to cut that one into two. That one's sort of thick still. I guess we're okay. There is our chicken for breading a bit later. I'm going to go ahead and add that vinegar in here because this is thickening up nicely. And because it's not going to hurt. Little Franks. Let's take a look at our brownies. Ooh, those are looking nice. Gonna give them about 5 more minutes, just make sure they're cooked through. They're looking nice and got a nice top to them. They leveled off really nicely, like they're flat level. Yeah, looking good. Let's take our chicken and put that off to the side here. We need this again for the golden Oreos. Okay, next steps. These ones are too thin, they're not pulling off nicely like the double stuffs were. So I gotta use a knife. I'm gonna guess that 1 row may be enough for our maybe we'll do 2 rows. Looking at the amount of chicken we got to coat here. I'm gonna call it there. That's gonna be more than enough. So we got our Oreo brownies. We'll let them sit in the pan to cool a little bit. But while those are cooling, we're going to turn our oven up to 400. Give our barbecue sauce a little bit of a stir. We'll finish cleaning up some Oreos. And that's not what I wanted for this. Oh, it is. Never mind. It's just not showing me. Little technical difficulties here. Toying around with things a little bit more here. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out after the stream. Okay, come on, work with me, OBS. Why aren't you working for me? what is showing up on Twitch. I apologize, folks. What is showing up to me in OBS is absolutely not what I want to be showing. So I'm hoping I'm still live, but... No, we want this muted. Don't... Yeah, and hopefully you see my hand. And now you can sort of see me. I have never had this happen before, folks. I can maybe move this and give you a better view of what I'm... yeah. This is supposed to be the Stream Reader screen right now. I have never had this happen before. Up there right now, folks. I can maybe move this and give you a better view of what I'm... Twitch is completely not listening to me. This is supposed to be the browser playing audio when it's muted. This computer is royally screwed up here now. Sorry, folks, I think I'm going to have to restart the stream in order to fix this one. I will be back momentarily. We can do our battle when I get back.